Every time I start a new Minecraft world, I usually have a lot of fun. However, whenever I get to netherite armor, netherite tools, all that, it starts to get boring, alright? You get too much to do. And I think that the trend on YouTube with the perfect start in Minecraft really shows it. This is a list of the front page of Google when you search up perfect start to Minecraft hardcore. It doesn't take a genius to see what's similar. These creators are, by all means, fine, but I do like to watch people that don't build these crazy mega bases on day one. This is the kind of video I'm talking about. Like, did you even have fun when you did this? I mean, I'm sure it's a good video, but man, that does not seem fun to do. Which is why I present to you my survival series. I'll upload every single time I play 10 days of my world, and yeah, I think it's a great way to take it slow, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm really sorry for the long intro. Now I'll actually start playing. I spawned in a mesa, not the best spawn, but there was a jungle next to me and I decided I would just go in that direction. As I get wood from this tree, you'll see in the top left there's a day counter. This is so I can see every time I play 10 days and so you guys can see. I located a room portal with mid-tier loot, but it's alright, we'll take it. I immediately started upgrading to the Stone Age. I then farmed some melons, but I did not prefer the vegetarian diet. I then started traveling to find a plains village. As many of you may know, I do not like the savanna biome, so I decimated their village. However, this village I would not decimate, as it was on a nice mountain, and I will live here. However, just because I'm living here does not mean I won't take their things. I took everything they had. Alright, day 3, let's make it a good one. So, obviously, the next step in the new village was to destroy it. Primarily their farms and pens, so I could replace them with my better farms and pens. Also, can anybody explain what on earth the sand block is doing up here? I'm on a mountain. I then went to get spruce. Do you want to see the footage? I didn't think so. Here's a pink sheep though, I thought that was pretty cool. I ended the day by killing an iron golem. It felt pretty good. Day 4 started with some even more riveting destroying of the farms. A whole day later on day 5, I started planning out where the farm was going to go. Then, this guy interrupted my building, so I killed him. I then started working on the actual farming aspect of my farm, getting the achievement A Seedy Place, which apparently only drops when you actually use wheat seeds instead of carrots or potatoes, which I found pretty interesting. And at last, I got a restock of spruce wood from this tree that I planted on day 4, which took till day 6 to grow. Guess who died to an iron golem today? Not me. Not yet, at least. On day 7, I started stripping. Stripping logs, at least. I know what you were thinking. It's not that. On the morning of day 8, I realized that this farm is only partially done. I literally do not have that much done, and I have 2 days left to finish this. This is not going to go well. Remember that time I didn't die to the iron golem? Well, now I did. That's the reason I don't play hardcore. It's because I have the survival instincts of a potato. I had to get bone meal from a composter for this stupid tree to grow. I hate these trees. On the morning of day 9, I was remembered why the villagers are stupid and they're a problem and I need to block them out of my farm forever. I then went to the ocean for 7 moss blocks because I really wanted them in my build. Here's what the moss blocks are for. Also, it's day 10 and I'm putting moss on my roof. This is probably not the best decision to make. The rest of my day was spent gathering horses to put in a horse pen. This is not very exciting, therefore it is sped up. I went to bed on day 10. The reason why is because I completely forgot about this 10-day series thing. And with the horse set on the item frame, the farm is complete. So yeah, the farm is done, and that concludes the 10-day series. So yeah, tell me what you guys think of it. I'll upload this again soon. These uploads will probably be pretty frequent, as they don't take that much time to record, as it's only 10 days. But yeah, if you're here right now, that means you really like the video. You should subscribe and comment, and yeah. Alright, see ya, peace. Alright, in today's video, we're going to be renovating this house right here. So first thing we got to do is start destroying it. Now that the house is gone, we can start making way for our new house. And the first way we want to do that is by placing a bunch of dirt so we can terraform this area. And now that everything's terraformed, we have the basic foundation of our house ready to go, and now we can start building the actual house. I ended up stripping the logs on the side because I think it'll turn out way nicer with this. I then started framing out how I wanted the lower half of my house to look, and with these overhangs, I think it looks pretty nice. I was then able to finish framing the rest of the bottom of the house, and yeah, it looks pretty good. The top of the house was much more difficult. It took me the entirety of day 14 to get it figured out, but I decided to just start with the floor. In the end, I decided on this design with 3 block high windows with some spruce shutters on the outside, and I think it turned out pretty well. I decided to frame my windows with these white stained glass panes, and if you watch my channel a lot, you'll know I use these a ton. I then made a windowsill using moss carpets, and if you watched the first episode of my very first survival series, you'll know I did that with that house. Then, when I was framing the window on the other side, I made this mistake. I was not very happy. I then moved on to the roof portion of my house. I thought this turned out pretty well too. I decided to go with the stone aspect of this, and yeah, it was pretty cool. And after this, I decided I also wanted to incorporate some moss like I did with the last build. I did get it to work eventually though, as it turned out pretty nice. On the second to last day of the episode, day 19, I started doing the same floor design I did with the roof. Days 19 through 21, yes, I did go to 21 again. I will fix that later. I decided to just speed it up because it's all interior detail and collecting resources for it. Here I died to an iron golem, which was something, but then I went back to grinding. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about anything in particular during these videos. Obviously, I know they aren't the most exciting, as most of it is just doing stuff, and they're not very long videos because of how I structure them, where it's only 10 days. But if you guys want me to do commentary on anything, just put it in the comments below. I'll read them, and I'll probably end up doing it in the next episode. Here is a tour of my house, because I know you all want to see it, and I want to make my video longer. So here you go. There's a lot of azalea plants in here, as you can see. There's 2 parts where you can sit. Here's a pot and a pot with the plants in it. There's a lot of lanterns, so no mobs will spawn in here. Here's another pot with the plants in it. A pot with the plants in it. And some bed space things. I don't know, they're for villagers. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video and you're still here, you should subscribe because it really helps me out. Anyways, put a comment too what you want me to talk about next episode, and I'll do it. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of my survival world. Today, we are going to be renovating this house right here. So first, we have to break it, which we thankfully do very easily, and now we can move on to placing and breaking a bunch of dirt, which was very boring. Who could have thought? Now it's time to place some fancier dirt and make it more organized, as we are making a path for this village, which is something I should have done a long time ago. Now there's a boring staircase. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here's another one. It's a lot smaller. And now here's an example of how easily I get sidetracked. I started building the path for the lower part of this area, and I thought it looked pretty nice, but it did still need some moss, so I went to go get that. And now what's the only way to get more moss? It's by bone milling it, so I decided to get some crops so I could use a composter. I also decided that it'd be a great idea to turn bone meal into white dye. This is not a great idea, as I'm not making more windows, I need more moss. Thankfully, in my big old chest, I had some more wheat seeds which can be composted, thank goodness. So finally, 10 minutes after I laid down the path, I finally got the moss blocks to finish the path. Here's me creating mass deforestation so I can build myself another house. Now, a quarter way through 100 days, I started laying down the foundation for this new house I was building. Well, isn't this awesome? Now I have to mine stone and get some coal so I can build a base to this house. I'm so excited to do this. And now here comes the part of the video where I have absolutely no clue what to do with it. Mining stone like this just contributes absolutely nothing to the video. Like, I don't think there's anything of value here. So I don't really know what to do with it. But yeah, let me know what I should do with these like long parts of the video because they don't really do anything. I don't know what to do with them. I don't want to throw them out because that makes the video like 3 minutes like the last episode. Or I could just upload the raw footage of the 2-hour recording and not edit it at all. I don't know, whatever you guys want. I'm just gonna edit these however I feel is best, and if they are 3 minutes, then like whatever. If they're 20 minutes, then also whatever, but it really just depends on how much I want to talk, and it's 11:30, so I don't want to talk that much. Anyways, we got all the stone done, so that's awesome. Also, by the way, that took like 20 attempts to get a mediocre voice recording for like more than 20 seconds, so take that with a grain of salt or whatever. Alright, now it's time to actually do something. Here I finished the slanted roof, going up to the big tower that I want to have in this part of the building. It's really only a 2-story tower, so it's not that big, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty well in the end, so you guys just gotta stick around. I think the big problem is that my builds just don't have a flow. Like, I'll literally randomly do parts of the build that just should not be done in that order, and I think that's why it's so hard to, like, edit these, is because I have no clue what I was thinking. Like, it makes sense in my head at the time, but, like, right now, I'm just adding like the walls, even though it's probably not the best time to do that. I should probably do the base of the house first and build up. I'm so confused, dude. I chopped wood in the night. How fun. I then added some of these windowsill things, and I think they really do a good job at making the wall look a little less sprucey, and they add some more color. I must have been in awe from the floor that I had built because I stood at it and stared at it for 23 seconds. How awesome. What a great use of my time. I got the lower part of the house done with these walls and they turned out awesome. As they always do. This texture really works like very well with pretty much any build. I did begin working on the roof, which I also did the same pattern from the basement area, and I think it turned out pretty nice. You'll see at the end, but yeah, yeah. But I really just want to like talk here because I don't really do that in any of my videos, and I feel like doing the roof is a very chill time to do it. But like, yeah, if you guys go watch this video like a bunch of times, that'd be cool. I don't know. Does that even work? I need like 3,000 hours of watch time or whatever to even make money from this, so. I do put in a lot of time in my videos. No, they're pretty awesome to make, but when I get like 400 views out of it, it's like that feels good. But it's like 400 views, it's not that crazy. I get like 1,000 on all my shorts, which I don't post that much anymore. I don't know. I've kind of lost motivation, but these long form videos and doing this series actually makes me want to play the game again. Which I really wanted to do with like the 10 days and stuff. Because I wasn't enjoying the game as much as I like used to. And I really feel like this like way to do it like is a great way to do it. The only bad part about making these is that they just suck to edit. Like I literally have to save through all these like hours of footage just to see me like fooling around on the roof of this house. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Try to like mix up these blocks and it actually worked out pretty well. Like there's no method to like doing it. I just kind of like do it and I think that's what most people do, but yeah. I really should add in some of these voiceover bloopers. They're pretty bad. There's like a lot of voiceovers that I just don't use in this, and yeah. Let me know if I should do anything other than voiceovers. I've gotten suggestions to just not and stick with the voiceovers, so I'm probably going to, but yeah. Let me know how you guys like it. They make it like way more chill. I feel like I get to like have time to think when I do them, but yeah. I guess we decided to fire an iron golem, die, and then forget where they set their spawn. I quite literally have no idea what to talk about during these videos. Like I just talked about editing for a minute and a half, and like, yeah, like I did that. It was awesome, but I don't think people are actually interested in that. I need to do like a Q&A, so you guys can ask me questions that you actually like want me to answer, and I'll answer them. I mean, I guess that's pretty like self-explanatory. That's what a Q&A is, but you know, whatever. I mean, most of you guys already know my hobbies. I like to swim. I play Minecraft. I make videos, and that's like all I do, pretty much. I also coach. Maybe I should talk about my coaching. That's not a bad idea. If you guys don't know, I coach like little kids for swimming. It's not like the hardest job in the world. I won't lie. Kind of just gotta like act like you're doing stuff, and I do stuff. I won't lie. But like, it's not that difficult. It's like 16 an hour. I work 7 hours a week on that. And I also do private lessons, and that's like 50 an hour, so I make some bank. Once I start making stuff from YouTube, who am I kidding? Once. I'm never actually gonna make money from this. I don't know. You guys should like totally watch this video for like 3,000 hours so I can get all my watch time in and become a YouTube partner. I'm gonna get like murdered for saying that. YouTube's like not gonna like that or something. I have no idea. Maybe we should tell like spooky stories. I need like a campfire and a flashlight. Get scared by a ghost. However, it's summer. That's not really the good time for this. Maybe if it was like October. Here's a lore drop. I actually started my channel in October of like last year. Maybe it was September. I don't know. But all the videos and like history from that time period is like erased. I decided to delete everything and turn my account into an AI videos channel, which didn't work at all. I think I got like 20k views from like 20 videos from it. It did not go well. So I brought back Water MC, and this time it actually worked out pretty well. I think the first time I did it, I had 40 subscribers, and now I have 900 or no, not even 900. You guys should subscribe. It's 893 subscribers. I mean, I'm just turning into a lazy bum. What do they call them? Commentary YouTuber. I mean, I don't mind watching those type of people, but like, I don't have things to talk about. I just have to talk about like me. I don't know. I don't do much. I can speak French. I took French 1 this year. Comment ça va? That means how are you? From what I can remember, it's summer, bro. I don't remember any of this. The hardest part of commentating this is literally just like when I do interiors because it's literally also just like whatever comes to mind. There's no like method to doing this. I just place stuff and hope it works. Now going to bed on day 30, which is gonna mark us at 1 month in this world, which is actually kind of crazy to think about. Like I've been playing for like less than I want to say a week. Like I've not really done much in this world, but I'm pretty proud of it. It looks awesome. But yeah, here's a walkthrough of the house that we did. I'm pretty proud of it. You know, the slanted roof, I'm really a fan of. It definitely adds a lot of character to the house. But yeah, here's the interior. I didn't really cover it much. There's a lot of plants. There's a desk. There's a bed. Obviously, the other house has like 6 beds. This one only has one, so I might have to change some things around with the beds. But here's like a little chest place. I really like what I did with the handles if you saw them. But yeah, here's a painting. Cool. Pots and pots with plants. But yeah, you guys should totally subscribe. Like I post these pretty frequently. So subscribe, comment, like tell me what I should change or keep. But yeah, see you guys later. You already know, we're back. Episode 4. Today we're renovating this big villager house. This house was huge and it took me the entirety of day 31 to even destroy it all. I started day 32 by branching out with some dirt to try to give me some more space to build this big house. I really wanted this house to be 3 floors, so I made sure to have a lot of space to build it. Then I went back to my little stone quarry where I mined up some cobblestone so I could use this on the house. I then started working on this stone brick, and cobblestone layer that I always put at the bottom of each of my houses, and I really like it because it adds a lot of variation and it looks like a little foundation, which is pretty nice. I didn't want to use a ton of spruce in this build, so I decided to leave frames for humongous windows. I also decided to go out and get some lava to use as furnace fuel because I didn't have anything else and I didn't really want to use any of my precious wood. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my mic cuts out a lot during this video. You guys should totally like give me 3,000 hours of watch time so I can actually make money and buy myself a new mic. I'm just kidding. I already make enough money from like coaching and stuff, which I told you guys about in the last episode, so I probably can buy a new mic. I just don't know if I want to. Right now I have this like Turtle Beach headset with a mic in it and I'm just using that and it seems to work like okay. Obviously there's the cutting in the video, but it's honestly whatever. I don't think it really shows up whenever I'm playing with people, and that's basically the main thing I use it for anyways, so. I'm also running out of thumbnail ideas. I need to like figure out what I want to do, because the first episode, which by the way hit 1,000 views today, which was awesome. That's my first long form to ever do that. But I also feel like I kind of like knew that was gonna happen with that thumbnail, like the they suck on it. I'll put a picture of what I'm referring to on it. But like I feel like that definitely catches people's eyes, especially when they see a lot of the thumbnails that like other YouTubers make. I'll put the last two of the thumbnails I made for the last two videos on the screen because they're very similar. As you can see, it's just photos of my bases with shaders on them, and I called it a day and put some nice text on it, and yeah. I'll probably do the same with this one, honestly. I have no idea what to do for it. Or I could do something like topics around the commentary, but I have no idea. Because they're always just like very like random videos, but as you can tell by the upload schedule, sometimes I'm really motivated to like talk and other times I'm not. This is kind of one of those times where I'm not. So this video might be a little shorter. The reason why I don't really want to talk right now is because I just want to go play Minecraft. Like I do want to make sure that I'm uploading these episodes before I go play the next like 10 days or whatever, but yeah. The reason why is if I play 30 days in a row and then I have to go back and edit all of them individually, I already know I'm gonna get like burnt out from editing, so it's just not gonna have a good series and it's probably gonna end like right there. Also, let me give you guys an update on what happened in the world. So it's day 37, right? I have 3 days left. I'm currently getting oak wood for the floor of the second floor of my house. And yeah, I already got the stone for the roof of my house. Foreshadowing, I will not have enough at the end, but it's whatever. Also, I did get the lava buckets, so everything's already smelting. Don't you guys worry. So I got working on the roof. This footage is just me standing still. I wonder what I was doing in real life. What I was probably doing in real life was texting somebody and then going back to scrolling reels. That's probably not the most productive way to spend my time. I don't know if you guys like use Instagram reels or like use Instagram at all, but they added like photos and comments. Oh my goodness, was that the worst idea ever? I think they might have removed the feature or some creators like disabled it, but like opening those comment sections was honestly like terrible. I think if I posted some of those pictures on this video, I think my channel would be like nuked. I don't know. YouTube would definitely do something worse than like a strike. Anyways, I just gotta figure out how to talk for the rest of this video because it's day 39 and again, I ran to day 41. Anyways, I'm starting to do the interior on this build and I'm not gonna explain any of it because I have no clue what on earth I was doing. Don't worry, there'll be a tour at the end so I can tell you guys what I actually did in the house. Before I play this clip, I do want to point out I did fail my hearing test, so I did not hear or see this creeper coming into the frame, and it blew up all my stuff. Not awesome, at least I didn't die, but I did get to reorganize it all, so that was good. I can already tell this video is not going to be as long as the last one, just by the fact that it's already 4 minutes in and I'm on day 40, but yeah. I don't know, the only interesting thing that happened in this video is that creeper blowing me up. I don't know, these videos really don't take that long to edit. I think I've only been editing for around 20 minutes right now, and I have the whole video almost done. As I'm voiceovering, I just watched me fail a water bucket clutch. I hope you guys didn't actually see that. I don't know, you guys might have also noticed there's no gameplay audio in the background. I have no clue what happened to it. OBS crashed for like the 3rd time in a row. Well, not really crashed, just like glitched out on me. I promise, I'll try to get that fixed, don't you guys worry. A recurring theme in these videos is going past the limit I give myself. Obviously, it's day 41 now, so that's not awesome, but it's whatever. Obviously, if I'm on like the day 41, for example, for this one, I'm like halfway done with the house, I'll split it into 2 episodes of me building, but yeah. If you've been paying attention, this roof is almost purely cobblestone, and it's because I literally ran out of smooth stone, or like the smelted stone, so yeah, that happened. There was a creeper in my house, which this time, thankfully, he didn't blow up because I killed him, but I don't even know how he got in here. I did make sure to light it up after this, don't you guys worry. Now the house is complete. I did put this walkthrough at 1.5 times speed, just because it's a little long. It's like a full minute, which is very long for like a small house. Obviously, this is the biggest house that I built, but it's not technically that big, speaking of like other houses, but yeah. Anyways, that is the rest of this video. Obviously, this house is pretty cool, right? I got these balconies over here. There's 2 of them, and yeah. If you guys like this video, clearly you guys like the first one in the series, so yeah. You guys should totally subscribe if you aren't already, because there will be more content like this out soon. See you guys later. Peace. I just realized this is like episode 5 of 10 in our movie area, and this is the video where I blind ranked Clash Royale cards, or like tier listed them, and it's probably not something that people want to watch, so I'm just gonna skip over that whole thing, and here's a summary of what I built. It's like not much, so it's kind of foundation for the next few builds, but yeah. Welcome back to another episode of my survival world, guys. Today's episode is renovating a big villager house and making it pretty cool. You guys have to stick out to the end to see how I develop this house, but honestly, I think it turns out amazing. You guys can probably see my idea taking shape right now as it arches over this path, and I think that is a really good addition to this. So yeah, just like all my other houses, I added the stone brick, cobblestone, and stone variant on the bottom part, and then with the spruce on the top, and I honestly think that it still works very good, even if it's a little repetitive. I mean, same thing with this floor and ceiling thing. Even though it works really well, it is a little repetitive, but I still love it. I think one of the only important things that happened this episode was that I killed some baby zombies underneath this little thing, where I terraformed one of my earlier episodes, and it left this really shady spot, so yeah, but I got some armor, so that's good. Obviously, for another one of these houses, I'm gonna need a lot more stone, so I went down to my quarry to grab some. I literally have no idea what to talk about this episode. It's currently 1:03 in the morning on 6/29/2026, which is June 29th. Yeah, I'm leaving for a 4th of July trip in the next few days, so this episode will probably come out maybe on the 2nd of July or something. I'll probably send it to my Google Drive and then just post it whenever, but yeah. Here's what the frame of the outline of the roof of the house looks like. I know that's a lot of descriptive words, but it's whatever. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know why I stopped here to look at it. I guess I must have been mesmerized. But I did want to change this part so the stairs would be facing like towards the path, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but here. As you can see, I changed it and it looks way better. This is one of the first times where I've actually had like an idea on what to build for my house, which is why I kind of finished it so fast. So this episode is kind of a filler episode. But yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of experimenting with content right now. I don't really care how my videos perform. Obviously the first video I posted like has almost 1.5 thousand views, which is insane. But yeah, like the last video was a Clash Royale card ranking, so I don't know. There's been a few. This is probably the 2nd filler episode in a row, so I hope the next one is not as much. But according to how this one ends, it might be another filler episode, which is okay. I don't really care how this series does. I'm kind of just playing it to play it and have fun with it. So yeah. The reason that I'm recording this at 1:06 in the morning is because I'm not tired at all for some reason, and I kind of want to just get this episode finished so I can start working on the next one before I go on vacation. I have like a week straight where I'm not at my computer, which is like definitely good to have a break. I think that's very healthy for you, but I am gonna be with my cousins who are some of them are little, so I might want a break, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that this week. And yeah, let me know how your guys' 4th of July plans are going if you're in the United States, and if you're not, then tell me how your summer's going. I know Europe has a heat wave, and I saw one of the videos about places being like 32 degrees Celsius, and I was like, yo, I don't know what Celsius converts to. I looked it up, and y'all are complaining about like 90-degree weather. Maybe add in some humidity, you got 95 to 100. Like that's what next week I think 4th of July week is gonna be like lows of. No, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not bothered enough to check the weather and what the feels like is, so whatever. I'm just gonna roll with it. Every time I do the commentary on those videos, I'm definitely like skipping around. I kind of record a bit, cut the video, and then skip like 20 seconds ahead, and then record another audio, and then do the same thing. As you can see, I just did it. Now I'm in a chest, and I think I'm getting stuff for lanterns, but yeah, it definitely keeps the flow of the video way better, and it's one of the like best things I learned doing this content. It just makes it super easy to overlay like the audios and or like me talking or like the voiceovers, but yeah. But yeah, if you've noticed this episode, there have been a lot of me like speaking mishaps. I don't know. I'm just trying to like get through the whole video without having to re-record any clips. So yeah, wish me luck. As you can see, nothing really changed between that clip and this one because I'm still up in this roof trying to figure out where I want to put some seating. But yeah, as I talked about earlier with my video hitting around 1.5 thousand views, I'm like so shocked by that. Like, I knew the video was gonna do good just because how the thumbnail was, but still, that's insane. My dream is just to make like any money off of YouTube. I think it'd be the coolest thing ever. I mean, obviously past that is like a play button or whatever, but like still, I think it'd be really cool to make some money off of YouTube. I mean, I would take anything as little as a quarter, but it'd just be so neat to be a part of the YouTube partner program or whatever it's called. But yeah. I think the average watch time of the first video in this series is about a minute. So if like, what? Let's do the math here. Alright, so if everybody watches for a minute and I need 3,000 hours, that means it takes up around 60 people to get me 1 hour of watch time. So 60 viewers equals 1 hour of watch time. So that means 3,000 times 60, which is 180,000. That is a lot more than I thought. So if my video got 180,000 views, I would become a part of the YouTube partnership program, which is probably never gonna happen, but it's a chance, I guess. Very slim, but there's still a chance. There is 0 chance that's happening, by the way, but still, I don't know. It's a good goal to look forward to, hopefully. I don't know. I mean, all I need is 3,000 people to watch 1 hour of a black screen. I could be a part of the YouTube partnership program. That'd be kind of crazy. I'm just now realizing I've talked about that for like the past 3 episodes. You guys can tell how much I want this. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I did get a monitor. It's an OLED monitor from Samsung. It's about $1,000, which I spent like all of my money on. I think I got it for around 600. Fresh and new, by the way. I used a bunch of gift cards and stuff I got from the past. But anyways, if you guys didn't know, OLED monitors have this thing called screen burn-in, where the pixels get stuck, and they get burnt into the screen. So basically, I went to watch a movie with my mom because it's just me and her this weekend, right? Because my dad and my brother are out doing something over like 3 hours away in my state. So right, I'm like getting out of the shower after the movie because I'm gonna like go to bed. And I come back into my room. My monitor is on and it's showing the Minecraft title screen. And I was like, oh crap. Are the like things burnt in? Because I didn't know how long it takes to burn in. I've had this monitor for like half the year. I think I got it in January. But like still, I don't know how long it takes to burn in. That's like my biggest fear. It is an awesome monitor, but I'm still in pure fear all of the time for like leaving my monitor on or doing anything because I don't want any screen burn in because that'd be really bad. I don't know, it's been 6 months and I haven't had any issues with it, so that's awesome. It's a really good monitor though. It's like 360 hertz, like I think it says 4K resolution, or it's like 2500 by 2000 pixels or whatever, I don't know. I don't know. I just know that it looks really good and it's probably worth my money. So yeah, that's the thing with those big purchases is like if you know you're gonna use it, you should just get it. Like I've used this monitor basically every day for like the past 6 months. Awesome investment. Like I don't regret a thing. That's all my rambling for today, as it is 1:18 in the morning. This video did not take that long to edit, which is a trend with most of my videos, which is awesome. Anyways, today we got this little unfinished build done. So it's still unfinished technically. We got this big build done, which looks really awesome, and it looks even better with shaders. So we had this little compartment down here. It does not have a ladder. This one, however, with the gaming PC, which is awesome. That was a great addition I made. This has the ladder to the upstairs. Obviously really cool. There's like a kitchen, a seating area over here. You can look over into the village. Then you got that bedroom. This is the main amenity of it. And yeah, it's a 3 beds. You've probably seen this in the other houses. But yeah. Here I come to the kitchen. I realize I'm making a big mistake because I look like a fool. This is the house that I built like today. So yeah. Anyways, I walk out. There's a creeper right there. Anyways, that concludes this video. You guys should subscribe. Anyways, see you later. Peace. Welcome back to episode 7 of my Minecraft survival series. Today we're going to be working on this house that I started in the last episode and a full nother house and finishing both of them, so stay tuned for that. I don't actually remember recording a lot of this. This was on the 30th of June and now it's July, so yeah. I recorded days 67 through 71 last night, I think, and that was fine, but I had no clue what I was doing. I forgot that I finished this house completely, so it was definitely interesting. The reason why the recording break was so long is because I was on vacation with some family. Holy voice crack, bro. I actually gotta, like, lock in and learn how to, like, talk. Anyways, I hope you guys all had a good 4th of July. I did, but if you're not in America, then I don't know what you guys celebrated. I think Canada Day was a few days ago, so that's cool, but anyways, I hope you guys did have a good weekend, and if you didn't celebrate anything, I hope that you spent it wisely and had a lot of fun. It is the summer, so yeah. I hope I don't get too bored of this world, because it is very repetitive building these houses. They are very similar, so maybe next episode I'll try to build something a little different. Or maybe even not build at all. Maybe I'll figure out something else to do. I don't know. I do know that I'm lacking in the tool front. As you can see, I have only iron tools, which is fine, but I don't have any diamonds, which is not awesome, but yeah. I really want to make a trading hall, but then again, I feel like if I have villagers roaming around the village, it'll also be really neat, but I don't even know, like, most of the villagers don't go in the houses during the day, so I think it'll be a little difficult, but I'll figure it out. The village is nowhere near complete, by the way. As you can see, there are a lot of villagers conjoining over here, or like grouping up, but otherwise, there's not a lot of villagers in the houses. Back to the gameplay, I decided to add a balcony onto this house, and I think it turned out really good. I really like how it looks, and it definitely adds a different, like, feel to this house than all the other ones, so yeah, I really like it, and I might keep doing it in other houses. I don't really know. Let's take a break to look at me get all my stuff back after dying to an iron golem that was sitting in the house that I slept in. Not the smartest play. I will admit, that was not smart. But it's okay, I got all my stuff back. I only lost like a few levels, but it's whatever. My girlfriend sent me one of those cut pong things on Game Pigeon. I noted that I was winning, but now remembering back, I did not win at all. So there's that. Back to the mines for more coal so I can make some more torches. How awesome. This cave thing that I've been mining out is actually pretty neat, but it's not near anything where I would like put a house. So maybe one day where I build my house, maybe it'll be on top of this thing, this little quarry, but you know, I don't know. Maybe it'll be better to add to another house, make it unique. I don't know, it's not something you can see from the outside really though, so I don't know, we'll figure it out, don't worry. I don't even know what else to talk about. I mined stone for like 20 minutes straight. This was, I think it went from 63 to 64, so hopefully I'm not down here till 65. Don't worry, day 65 is actually roofing, so that's good. And day 66 is flooring, using the exact same floor that I have in all of the other houses. Look how original I am. Anyways, day 67, I finished the house, and now it's time for me to go on vacation, so I'll see you guys in 5 days. 5 days later, here I am back in the village, and I completely forgot everything I did. So, yeah, as I stated earlier, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I did build a house, which is good, but anything else that's productive, not so much. One thing I did do right after getting back from vacation was playing Fortnite. I know that might be shocking, but those sprites are addicting in that game if you've ever played Fortnite in like the last few months.
Getting sprites is very addicting, and I got one of the rarest ones, so I'll show you guys in a sec. As you can see, here's the rarest sprite in the game, the Galaxy 0 Point sprite. Honestly, if you don't play Fortnite or don't know what the sprites are, not a big deal, but I've been playing a little bit, and honestly, it was really cool to get this. I did trade it from somebody in the game. He like DM'd me from like in the game. He was in my lobby. He messaged me through Fortnite, which is something I kind of forgot they even had, because that's a recent feature. Anyways, really weird story of how I got it, but I have it and I'm cool. So yeah, you should totally subscribe because I do. Anyways, if you guys are still here and have not subscribed, that is shocking to me, and you totally should subscribe because we've been recording for about 5 minutes now, and if you've watched this far, then you should totally sub. I think it'd be cool. I upload a lot and don't make shorts as much, so long forms are mostly the big thing. Short forms get you a lot of views, but they don't get you a community. These long forms give me a better community, and I like that because then I can get more watch time and get money. Anyways, you should watch all my videos so I can get money. I'm just kidding. This is a point I make in almost every one of my videos. If I get 3,000 hours of watch time, yada yada yada, and yeah, whatever. If you watch this far in the video, I'll have you comment 68, because that's the day number it is. If you comment 68, I'll pin your comment. Maybe even more than pin your comment. I might even give you a shout out in the next video. A verbal one, but still a shout out. Well, it's day 70. I'm sitting in my inventory. The video should be over by now. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, now on day 71, the video is over. Here's a walkthrough. As you can see, we got this little area, the big house that we built first. Now we get the upstairs, which you actually do have to go around for. It's kind of like a separate house. I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, we got bunk beds up here. Get a balcony. I really like the view of the cherry blossom, but yeah. Anyways, let's head over to this house over here. This is the second house that we built today, and I really like this house as well. It's got 2 floors, obviously, just like all the other houses. On this floor, we have a balcony out here, kind of with like the other house, but it's above an area that I have not shown yet. In this area, I think we want to have a mine. It'll go straight down, maybe pretty deep, I don't know. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please subscribe, especially if you made it this far. And yeah, have a good one, you know? I don't really know what else to say other than subscribe, leave a nice comment, like the video, and have a good one. See ya! Just to start off this episode, I just want to say it's going to be very boring. Honestly, probably not the best way to start a YouTube video, but it's whatever. At least this video, I will get the terraforming on this village completely done, so that's good. Anyways, it is day 72 because I basically used all of day 71 in the last video, so this video will probably run till day 81. This video will probably just end up being a commentary. As you can see, I'm playing with paths, so not very exciting. I don't even know what to commentate, dude. Like, it's just mining dirt. That's all this video is. Mining dirt and placing dirt, destroying these 2 houses. As you can see right in front of us, they will be gone by the end of this episode. So, say your goodbyes now. Well, once these houses are all gone, I can start building new ones on top of my terraforming, so that's good. Anyways, once that gets done, then I can probably finish the village and start working on something else. Probably mastering all the tools and getting full enchants. But yeah, honestly, that'll probably take another 100 to 200 days even just to do all those enchants, because there's a lot of them, and I'm gonna need to get them all from villagers or enchanting tables. I don't really know what I want to do yet. I don't know. It's another problem for another day, so we'll figure it out when we get there. You guys can probably tell by my voice, but I am a little congested. There's just a lot of allergies going around right now. Just like, I am allergic to everything outside. Every single tree and plant that has pollen on it, I am allergic to. It kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Anyways, I remembered a feature in Minecraft where if you leave a tilled block down for long enough without water, it will turn back to dirt. So basically what I've been doing for all these paths is tilling them with the hoe, and then we'll just let the dirt come, and yeah, it'll be pretty easy to get no paths left. But yeah, after I can till all that land, I can start putting my own paths down and covering up those paths. I think I've used the word paths too much, where it's honestly starting to get pretty confusing. Anyways, next episode will be way better than this episode because I'll actually build things. This episode is literally staircases. That is the biggest thing that I built. And dirt, but that doesn't really count. I've gotten a lot better at recording these videos, or editing them too. It's just really easy to do once you get the hang of it. You just follow, like, cut here, cut there, and talk here. Like that's all that I have to do for these videos, which is really nice. And then I just come through at the end and add the sound. So yeah. But yeah, let me know if you guys like the sound. I don't know if a lot of you even watch these videos fully or watch them at all. They normally get like 30 to 40 views, but some of them get like 1 to 200 views, which is always really cool to see. I don't know. Last episode I uploaded did not get a lot of views, but I did get someone comment. Actually, no, looking back, I got 88 views, so that's actually pretty decent. It did break 50, which some videos haven't and some videos have. So yeah. If you guys want a subscriber update, we are at 917 subscribers, so we need 83 more subscribers to get to 1,000. That'd be crazy to get to, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I have been uploading some Fortnite shorts, which actually got me quite a few subscribers, so I actually might stick with that method. With sprite trading being very popular right now, I might just go for it. I don't know. The Minecraft long forms though will still continue. I do kind of enjoy making them, but I really enjoy recording them because I actually get to like have fun on this world. But having to edit videos after recording is not always the most fun thing to do, but it does make sure that I don't get like from recording. And it actually makes me have way more fun on this world. So I highly suggest that you guys do something like this to not get burnt out. Oh, and also, it's really cool when you guys actually comment and respond to the questions I asked in the video. On the last video, I said to comment the day number of the video, and Nate Dog 3000, what an absolute goat, commented. He did comment twice, so I do know that he watched the whole video because he did comment 68, so that was really cool. It's always nice to see it when you guys actually like see my effort, I guess, that I put through on these videos, so that's always nice. The videos aren't like the most high quality. I know you can tell. I'm just placing dirt. It's day 76. I'm not even talking about the video, but it's alright. You guys seem to like them. They do get pretty good views, so yeah. I've had multiple YouTube channels in my life, and this is definitely my favorite one. It doesn't have the most subscribers, but it definitely has like the best community, and the long forms actually perform well, which is really cool to see. Long form performing well is a standard that is not really the same between everybody. My standard is 50 views or more is like a good video. Under 50 views, not as good of a video. But once you get to triple digits, then you got a really good video. I think I've talked about this before, but the thumbnails to make for these videos is just like really difficult to think of like a plot point in the video to make the thumbnail around. Like this video, I have to make it around dirt. So it'll probably be something dirt related, so you guys can have fun watching that. I do basically everything like on the spot. I don't really write notes for the days. I kind of just like watch what I'm doing, and because I've actually played the game, I know what's happening, and right now what's happening is I'm mining dirt because I need more. So what that basically means is that I upload the video to YouTube Studio to wait for it to like download, and then I make the thumbnail, and then I actually upload it to my channel. Or I set it to release like at a certain time. I don't know. The videos are so much like that, where they're just not like planned, that I just took a shower for 20 minutes, and now I'm back. This is the end of day 77. I think mostly everything is terraformed. Now we just have to add like final touch-ups, and then I have to add paths and stairs all the way down to that area. A creeper blew up all my stuff, by the way. That wasn't fun. I'm glad the villager didn't die, though. That's good. It was totally fine. Don't worry, guys. Anyways, I was kind of just running around the village. I basically have everything done. And I was really just debating, do I really want to add paths? So I was kind of just throwing random blocks down like dirt. Just covering up any gray blocks. I really wanted this whole thing to feel like grass and dirt. And I really think I did well in the village area with doing that. So you guys will see at the end of the video when I give you guys a walkthrough. Day 79, I did decide to add stairs over to this area just to make it way more accessible, and it'll help me in the future. It did take me a while because I did actually end up having to terraform some things, but it's whatever. For some reason, iron golems spawn so much in this village that I don't even really need iron tools, or diamond tools, sorry. Like, I can just make infinite iron tools because of how many iron golems spawn. It's actually really nice. Anyways, that is going to be all for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys soon in a future video. I know it may not look like much happened in this video, but it took a lot of work. I may end up adding some fences just to make it safer on this ledge right here. But yeah, overall, a lot of terraforming happened. Obviously, a lot of the dirt finally turned into grass, which is really nice. And yeah, overall, I think it looks awesome. I think it'll look way better when these houses down here are removed and I place my houses. So yeah, in the meantime, you guys should totally subscribe. If you watch this far, it means you like the video. So yeah, if you're here, like, subscribe, comment, do everything, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, welcome back to another episode of my survival world. Today we're just starting out by mining a tree because I want to have some resources for the next few builds. It's like every single episode I have to grind more resources, so I didn't want to do that, and now I'm collecting them for the next episode and this episode, and maybe future episodes too. As you can see, I had to mine a crap load of cobblestone for this, but it was definitely worth it. After gathering all my resources, I decided to build a fence right here just so any villagers wouldn't be able to fall off. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, villagers can still fall off, but now it just looks pretty, so that's good. Anyways, in today's episode, we're going to build a circle house, which is not something you see a lot in Minecraft because circles are not supposed to be in this game. I did get the framing done for the house though, and overall it looks pretty nice. I don't think this house will have a lot of windows just because they're hard to make with the circles, but it's alright. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I am still a little sick, so this episode might be a little shorter than normal just so I don't have to record for a lot. For the roof of this house, I decided to plant an azalea tree up here, on top of some moss. I really thought it'd just add a lot of character, and I did actually end up making this a custom tree, which is pretty neat. I don't really remember when I made it a custom tree during the episode, but I'll find it later, don't worry. But as you can see, I have some triangle shapes on this roof, but it's also a circle or a cone, I guess you could say. But yeah, overall, I think it looks pretty nice. Look at this. I mean, it's just beautiful. I mean, I don't know what else I could have done to make it look better. But if you guys have suggestions in the comments, maybe even for the next build, let me know. I really have been seeing a lot of videos where people just like mine for a long time, and I kind of want to do that soon. So maybe 100 through 200 days or another 100 days segment of this video is literally just me mining in a straight line and making a big long mine. I think that'd be pretty neat. I don't know, maybe like an underground railroad type of thing where I just have a railroad all the way to somewhere. I'll figure out a place that I want to go to like fast, and we'll just mine it out. I don't really know. Maybe I could collect diamonds for 100 days straight. Maybe that's a video idea in the future, but we'll see. I don't know. Before that happens, we definitely have to get a max pickaxe. So I don't know. By the time we beat the game, it's gonna be like day 500. I already know it. But I can milk the crap out of this series because 500 days makes it 50 episodes. So I think this is episode 9 technically, because this is days 80 through 90. Maybe next episode should be a speed run where I try to get the whole village done before day 100. We'll see though. I'm probably gonna record the next session right after this is done being edited, so that's that for you. I don't think I died this entire episode. I even killed this iron golem without losing any health. How shocking. Anyways, the interior for this house was pretty difficult to do just because it's a circle and that does not really work well with Minecraft, but I did make these cool plants that I always build in all my houses and I really like them. They just work so well everywhere. The night of day 86 was the start of a creeper catastrophe. About 10 seconds after Creeper 1 exploded, Creeper 2 came in, and after that I was just wanting to go to bed. But even then, Creeper 3 came on the morning of day 87. I know I can count on at least one of you to comment Creeper. I hope you do. That's like the secret word for this episode. I don't know. I've been doing them, and I think it really helps people stay like engaged with the episode, but let me know if you like them or not. Then I got myself some coal, because I'm always seeming to run low on torches or furnace fuel. And somehow now I'm running low on dirt. Anyways, here's the interior of the house so far. It's looking pretty nice. I got some paintings up, and now I'm just trying to add some other stuff in here. But overall, I think if I add more, it'll just be too crowded. Anyways, here's me killing another iron golem. Notice how I didn't die? Yup, I'm pretty good now. Yup, my PvP skills are definitely improving. And then I attended to my farm because I was out of food. Honestly, this farm is one of my favorite builds over the whole video and whole episodes. Overall, I just feel like it adds a lot of character. It's nice and green. But yeah, it was also my first build, so it's a little nostalgic. I don't know why on Earth I decided to use the word nostalgic. I probably made this world like a month ago. The last like 5 days of this whole episode is purely just making paths around this place. Honestly, they're pretty good to use, and they add a lot of character to the world. You can tell where people have been. I guess. I don't know. They're just cool to have, you know? Ooh, and the shelves for railings just are always awesome. Well, that is all we have time for today. Realistically, I could have used more time in this video, but I didn't want to because I'm sick and I want to go play this world. But first, we have to edit this video. But yeah, overall, this path and this house and this tree and everything here actually turned out really nice. I built this little pillar just to add some character. The interior of this house looks awesome. There's 4 beds in here. There's some paintings. Got all the moss. I decided to use moss carpet for the first time, and overall it turned out great. But yeah, if you guys watched this far, you should definitely be subscribing because that means you actually liked the video. But yeah, if you are constantly watching me, I'll see you in the next one. Exactly like how last episode started. This episode started by me getting wood. I then only used that wood one day later, and I started trying to build one of the biggest houses that I've built yet. Biggest is a bad term to use. Tallest is much better. Yeah. Anyways, the tallest house, the frame of it at least, is finally complete on day 92, which is pretty good time. The reason I say it's pretty good time is because I'm trying to speedrun the rest of this village so I can get it done right before day 100. I really wanted to end this off on day 100 just because it feels very clean to end right there. And I kind of did, so watch till the end of the video to find out. In final preparation for the last of these houses, I did have to get more sand so I could make more glass windows, and it ended up not being that long of a trip, but it was annoying to find a good patch of sand to mine. You guys gotta let me know what I should do with the next 10 episodes, because right now, I have no idea what I want to do. I know that I probably shouldn't go to the nether yet. I think I probably want to try to get some full diamond armor, but you guys let me know. I don't even know if I want to do enchantments on my diamond armor. I don't know, we'll see. I really want to do a big hole or mine a lot. I don't know, I just think that that'd be really fun. And getting iron right now is not that difficult because of how many iron golems spawn in this village. I honestly, to this day, do not know why that many iron golems spawn. I feel like there's always at least 3 roaming around, and they always spawn back so fast. Oh my goodness, it's so easy to get iron. The hard part about this house was actually just building it. It's very interesting as when it goes up, it gets wider. So the corners are a little weird, but you'll see that I have glass instead of glass panes on the corners, and I think it turned out great. While I was doing the roof, there was actually a day difference. So day 93, the day later I recorded day 94, and what I remember from recording this one is I watched the original video of that the Oliver tree clip. It's like I don't even know. What is it? It's the maybe we'll meet it at bar will drive a funky I don't know. Let me see if I can put the video on screen because I remember in it. It was like really funny to find like the OG video. I don't know. Go look this video up. It's actually legendary. But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what to talk about right now. I'm kind of happy because it's the last few days of this world. Not really few days of this world. But like the challenge of renovating villager houses. But yeah, I really gotta show off my little stone quarry. I've been mining all of my moss and stone out from this place, and it's pretty neat. I gotta give it like a full tour at some point. You guys gotta help me brainstorm video ideas for the next 10 day series things. I don't know. There's 10 more episodes I want to do, and then we'll have day 200. Then we'll probably start a different task, but I think it'll probably be along the lines of collecting diamonds. I think it'd be fun to see how many diamonds I can collect in 100 days, but we'll see. And then also, I don't even know if I want to like trade with villagers. Like, I don't really like trading halls. I probably won't build one because I've already built a whole village for them. Duh. But I don't know. It kind of feels kind of weird to use villager trades. I think the only one I would do is mending because that's the only one you can get from like villagers and not enchantment tables. But I would like to have fortune if I do the 100 days where I just mine straight diamonds or like dig in a straight line or something. But yeah, let me know if you guys would like to see that or if you'd like to see something else. I know some of you guys comment on all my videos, some of you don't. Um, but if you're watching this and you've seen this far, please comment. I want to know what I should do. Anyways, I got the interior started going on day 97. I'm gonna be pretty cutting it close on time this episode. You'll see I actually go a few days over, but if you're still here, then it doesn't really matter for you because I'm sure you'll watch till the end, right? Right? Come on, please do it. I don't know, you made it like 3.5, maybe even 4 minutes into this video by the time I'm recording this. So yeah, good job. Congratulations. Comment carrot. That's what's in my offhand, and that's what I've been eating for the last part of this challenge. The reason why is because I've been giving bread to villagers so they can actually breed. Because right now I have a lot of beds in the village, but there's not as many villagers as I'd like. So yeah. Anyways, I put some moss carpet in here, and I had a difficult time trying to figure out where I wanted it to go, so I messed around with it a lot, but it definitely adds that color that these houses need. I'm really in love with the build palette I used, or like the block palette I used for all these houses. They're really cool, they mix well together, and they're very cozy. That's like, if I had to give 3 description words, those would be them. Anyways, the last part of this village is really just spiraling. Like, it's one thing after another that I either didn't finish in the last episode or I really wanted to finish in this episode. So yeah, there's a lot that has to happen in 2 days, I'll say. And it ended up happening in 4 days. We went to day 102, but you'll see that at the end, all right? So stick around. Anyways, once the tall house was done, I started breaking down these little houses down at the bay area, I would call it. And down here, I'm gonna build a fishing house, which is gonna be cool. The fishing house isn't gonna look that great, but it'll be something. It'll just be have a house to have down here, so yeah, it's alright. You guys gotta wait to see the roof, bro. It's actually atrocious just because the roof takes forever every single time I build a house. I don't know what it is, they just always are annoying and take a long time. And as the sun sets on day 98, all the houses down here are just now getting finished. There's still a lot of prep to do down here before I can even build a house. So, one whole day later on day 99, I finally got the staircase down to come down here, and as you can see, I am rushing through it to strip all these logs because it is about to be nighttime, setting for day 100 tomorrow. Alright, now it's speedrun time. I had to get as much done on day 100 as I could to try to finish by the end of day 100. It doesn't happen. Long story short, I go for an extra 2 days, but it's honestly whatever. I was actually moving. I got this house done. It's basically down to a science for me because of how easy it is to build these houses and like to keep them. I did want to add a dock onto this house, so that was a good idea that I had, but overall, not a very like outstanding house, honestly. It's just very boxy. And the roof isn't much better because it is literally a flat surface. At least it has the variation of the cobblestone, stone, and stone bricks. Then I started laying the path down for down here. Overall, it looked pretty good, but overall, this looks really small. Like, I don't know why it looks small, but it just does. And now you'll see me placing the path is literally just me spamming blocks. So, yeah, if you wanted any secret or if there's like a science to this, there isn't. Just spam blocks down and hope that it looks good. I had to sleep on day 100 just so I could finish this village. I can't really leave you with an unfinished village, you know? You know what I mean? I mean, it's kind of just fair that I finish it, and finish this before we go into the next segment of this world, I guess. But yeah, I'm literally just rambling so I can get the interior finished, in like not so terrible time, but it is pretty terrible time. It's day 101. I'm not gonna get this finished for a while. Good news, I did get that finished. Bad news is that me on day 11 decided to not fill in this area, so now I have to do it on day 101. So that's pretty awesome. And day 41 something, me decided to leave this area open, so I had to fill this area in too. Now, I will give you guys a walkthrough of the whole village. Here in episode 1, we built our farm. Right across is the episode 2 house. Next to this is the episode 3 house, along with the episode 4 house. It's very big, I know. Anyways, in episode 5, we built this fountain. It's not very memorable episode, but it did happen. Day 7 house, we're kind of skipping. I mean, episode 7. We are skipping around though. Here's the other episode 7 house. If you guys remember, we built 2 in that episode. Here we have the day 6 house. So yeah, that's going back in time a little. Here we have the day 8 house where we built, or no, that is the day 9 house. Before that, we built all our terraforming. And then here's the house we built today, and then finally the fishing house all the way down here. Very isolated, very neat. Overall, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this whole series where I renovated houses, please subscribe. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun, so I hope you guys did too. And this whole video is probably going to be in a movie too. I'll probably stitch all of them together. It won't look good, but it'll be something, alright? So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing everything compiled together, watching it in order, go watch that. It'll probably be uploaded within the next few days. But yeah, see you guys soon. Comment what you want to see in the next few days. And yeah, have a good day, guys, I guess. I don't know. That's how I'm going to end it off. See ya.